Hey, Rambler families, happy Friday. It's Mr. Meat here to talk to you about our first week of Count Month. And I really want to say thanks to everyone for making it so successful. Everyone's been really good about communicating with me um, all along, but especially now that we're doing this with our state funding and all that. I've talked about it before, but got really high marks. I didn't realize this, but Miss V, my boss, had a meeting this afternoon where she had to pull all of my communication and verify for the school board, and we passed with flying colors. Everything is looking really good, and so that can't happen without you. So thank you so much for always taking my calls or texting me back. It makes a really big difference, especially right now. Congratulations also to all the kids who are finishing up early. We've had quite a few kids who are finishing up early, which brings me to what I'm going to be talking about mostly today, which is quarter two. So as you may remember, when I first got this job, the day before staff reported, there was really nothing in place in terms of what we were going to use or how this was going to look like. And I had the advantage of having done virtual education before as an administrator. So I knew what I was looking for, and I knew what we were going to need to do, but I had to do it all very, very, very quickly. And of course, with so many families who'd never done it before, there was a lot of communication that went on. And so once we had our product identified, which is the PathBlazer software that we're using, one of the first things that I had to do was to put it in order to basically organize our curriculum. The lessons that you're doing every day, there are actually thousands of them that cross all grade levels, all content areas. And unfortunately, I don't know why Edgenuity has never simply divided them up into quarters like I'm doing, but they never have. And so that all had to be done by hand. Now, it's kind of a daunting task at one grade level, at one subject, to like kind of take language arts, for example, and take all of your content standards and get them all lined up in the perfect order for, fifth grade or fourth grade or whatever subject area you're covering. But to try to do it for sixth grade levels and four content areas and do it all very, very quickly was tough. And I actually have a master's degree in curriculum and instruction from Michigan State. So I like curriculum and I like doing that. But it was something that I had to do in a really, really big hurry. And I wanted to just let everyone know that as I've gotten to know the product better, I was just setting up quarter two, and I'm finding things that I would have done differently. I am. There was a chunk of, and it's all alphanumeric, all of the curriculum. You might see RF.3.2.A, those letters all, like RF is reading fundamentals. So they're all coded, and I found, especially at the kindergarten level, that some things were out of order, and were I able to go back, I would do it differently. I mean, part of that's just teaching, part of that's learning, which never stops just because you're a teacher, thinking, oh, I'll do it this way next year. But I did want to let you know that in language arts in particular, there are some things that, in retrospect, I would have flipped those. So the order was not optimal. And I kind of expected that as I got more familiar with it, that I would find things like that. But just wanted to make you aware of that as well. And so, we'll have to see. It's not going to be a huge deal, I don't think, because all of the standards are third grade standards or fourth grade or whatever grade level your child's at. But I think that I may continue to find things as we learn about it that can be rearranged in different and better ways. So I'm working to do that right now. Did also have a family ask me, can we get started on quarter two? Not quite ready to yet, but it will be shortly. In fact, I don't know. It's a lot. I want to make sure it's right, or as right as I can make it. So quarter two might not be ready until quarter two. But from then on, I'm going to be checking with Mrs. V to see if it's possible for kids who, if you finish quarter two early and want to take out quarter three or quarter four, there are students who are demonstrating that they have the work ethic to finish the school year early. And so I'll see what I can do with that for you. If you've got questions in the meantime, don't hesitate to reach out. I will be doing some training in the building next week. All throughout the week, the teachers are requesting blocks of time where I'm going to be going into their classrooms to teach them how to use PathBlazers. So I may not be able to answer immediately if you call me, but I will be contacting you on Monday and Tuesday. Those are my days where I have to get our second communication, even though it's the first part of the week. And then the new week starts on Wednesday, where I'll be making more phone calls. So I'll look forward to talking to you then. Hope you have a wonderful and beautiful weekend. And thank you so much. Go Ramblers.